Hi honeys, it's me, Sarah, and today I'm gonna share with you all a Q&A of commonly asked questions that many adoptees receive. And I just want to put it out there that I'm very open about my adoption and I'm pretty okay with sharing my answers, but some of these questions are really personal and some of them are kind of inappropriate, and not all adoptees feel comfortable answering these questions, and that is perfectly okay. I just want to put that out there to be respectful of my fellow adoptees, and so we can all hopefully be respectful of different people's boundaries and what they feel comfortable with sharing. Thank you guys so much. Let's get on to this Q&A. So I'm adopted from Pingshan City, Jiangxi Province, China, which is in southern China. I do not know my birth parents or anything about them. Oh boy, so this question is always really hard to answer for many reasons. A, it's very personal, and B, because I honestly don't know. A piece of me does want to meet my birth parents because I'm curious about them. I'm like, what do they do? What do they look like? But at the same time, I'm kind of scared in the fact that I don't know if I will like the answers I will receive if I were to meet them. For example, I know there's a strong possibility that I was abandoned because I was born a girl during the time the one-child policy was being enforced. Granted, I don't know for sure, but at the same time, if that is the case, I don't know if I actually want to hear someone tell me like, oh yeah, this is why you were abandoned. And at the same time, like, how would this affect my understanding of life? Like, how would this affect my relationship with my adopted parents and family? How would this affect me? And honestly, it's just a really complex, kind of scary thing. So I really don't know if I want to meet my birth parents, and I kind of jump between like, oh yeah, I am curious, I think it'd be great, or like, I think my life is better off not knowing them. So I don't really know. I think I vary, and it's just kind of scary because they are strangers and they did give birth to me. It's complicated. And to further that, the why haven't you looked for your parents yet, like your birth parents, that's also very personal and complicated. For example, first off, it'll be like finding a smaller needle in a haystack of bigger needles. So actually that'd be a needle stack. But you know what I'm saying. It would not be easy because all I know is I was abandoned 2 days after being born and where I was abandoned. That maybe gives me an idea, a location where to start looking, but sometimes when people do abandon, they travel. So it's like, I could be from a totally different part of China. Maybe I could make the educated guess that I'm from around where I was abandoned, but I don't know, and it's a lot. It's a lot to kind of think about and to rush into. So maybe at some point I will want to start that search, but right now I'm just so uncertain about that, and my feelings towards it are so complicated that I don't think I would want to and or would be ready to start looking for them now. So that question is kind of like, why are you making it weird, making me uncomfortable for like not actively looking for my birth parents? It's none of your business. It doesn't affect you, and like, it does bring up a lot of stuff where you're like, it's complex, like my relationship to them. And not all adoptees are ready and wanting to find their birth parents because they don't have to. Like, they don't need a reason to want to, because they just aren't ready to, or they don't want to, and that's perfectly okay. So personally, yes, I do consider my adopted family to be my real family, just because they are the one who raised me, and plus legally through paperwork we are a family. But as I said in my adoption story, I believe that family is created through relationships. So if you raise someone, then you are more so the parent compared to if you're just blood. Just because for me, I don't really see my birth parents as my parents in the same way, just because I don't know them. They are strangers to me, while my adopted family has seen me grow. They have helped me become the person I am today. They have provided me with food and shelter and all that good stuff growing up, and they're the ones who taught me how to do stuff. So yes, I consider my adopted family my real family. In my opinion, this question is kinda inappropriate, just because with adoption, it's not like I necessarily cost. Like, I'm not a commodity, I'm not laundry detergent that you buy at the store. I am a person. And the bigger expense with adoption is the paperwork and the process of proving that yes, you are capable of adopting, you are capable of being a parent according to the agency, and just the travel cost when it comes to adoption, and the normal expenses of having a child as well, like paying for diapers. So this question is always kind of uncomfortable in that aspect, just because I don't really cost anything, and it's just, in my opinion, a very thoughtless question. And if you are an adopting parent and you're wanting to know, then maybe don't ask an adoptee, maybe ask another parent who has adopted, or just do the research online. There's so much available to us with the internet, so I think that's personally the better option for this question, just because it's a kinda inappropriate question in my opinion. No offense to anyone, these are just my opinions. I mean, with this question, probably just because I was raised by Caucasian parents in a Caucasian neighborhood. Like, so probably, but at the same time, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I might be whitewashed, I might be not. I think that's more so an opinion. And also, why does it matter? Like, does it affect you if I am whitewashed? Does it affect the greater good or the greater evil? Like, it's just a unique question to get, where you're like, maybe? So, that's my answer. No, so I don't consider myself white. Like, I can see that I look nothing like my adopted parents. I understand that my circumstances and upbringing were a little bit different just because I am a person of color raised by white parents. I am from an international adoption. I am part of a interracial family, but I don't think that necessarily makes it so I see myself white, but it can complicate my racial understanding, and so it's just an unusual question to answer. But short answer is no. I don't consider myself white. So I would say no. I do feel like I am very fortunate and I had a good upbringing, but it's not like everything I wanted I got. And honestly, if you are adopting, I don't feel like you should adopt to just be like, oh, I'm saving this child, white savior kind of thing. You should adopt because you want a child, like you want this child, you want a family. It should not be a ego thing. And so, no, I don't feel like I was spoiled just because I'm adopted. I did have to do stuff, like I did have to do laundry, I did have to do dishes, like I had to do chores, and I didn't have everything given to me. Don't get me wrong, I never felt like I was missing anything, but yeah, I mean, my parents treated me how they probably would if they had given birth to a child, so just a really fun question that you get as an adoptee where it's like, honey, let's sit on that and yeah, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know some of these questions y'all might be like, people don't really ask that, do they? And you know what? They do. So yes, people really do ask you these questions. And I'm pretty sure some other adoptees can be like, yeah, I've gotten these questions. But again, you know, every person's experience is different. These are just my answers to these questions and also just sharing how common these questions are, and maybe giving my answers can show why they can sometimes be uncomfortable to answer. So just something to think about if you are asking these kinds of questions is, am I making this person uncomfortable? Am I respecting their boundaries and respecting their opinion as a person? That's just, you know, something important I feel for all of us to reflect on, and all we can really do is try to be the best version of ourselves. So, yeah. Anyways, please like, subscribe, comment down below on some more questions that you guys may be curious about, and if you like this video, maybe I'll do another adoption Q&A. Just let me know, and yeah, click that notification bell, join me, and bye! Bye, honeys! Mwah.